Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Memo akwaba edeba PENDREAM TV. Make sure say any day they can hear me. I subscribe to channel and no click a bell so say the news 2 hours on sabet me account them. Here Randy Abbey doctor and I didn't send be able to drive easy on no chema and yet NDC for them ya. Now ko nim say EC district officer and me at the office. No one transfer voters illegally from one region, from one constituency in a region to another constituency in another region, which is very serious. Now, some say me tina ama NDC for any abra or moka say a beya or finding independent body now omunya auditing our EC IT machines no any registered in yes, going forward omunim number of constituencies are EC officers ISR kind of illegal transfer because someone here the assembly brom coming December elections. Men kasa bebre yon kone kwa Dr. Randy F. so the name Tuja.
With respect to this particular case, it is the NDC that told us. In fact, but for the NDC thing, I didn't know that a district officer at the EC will be able to enter the EC system and effect a transfer. I was shocked when I heard it. That a person at the district, a district officer of the EC, can have access to the EC system to effect a transfer of voters from a district outside his district, his region, to another region. And for me, that was crazy. It was alarming. What it means is that anybody, an EC officer sitting at, let's say, Ladade Kotopo, can go into their system and transfer people from where is your constituency?
Bekwai.
Bekwai.
Yeah.
Can go into the EC system and effect transfers from Bekwai to Ladade Kotopo.
In the absence of the person.
Yes. I mean, how?
You see, Randy.
And the EC confirms that indeed this is true. However, it was done by our officer. What does it tell us?
Randy, you see, and that's why I've said that I'm not sitting here to speak for the EC. If the EC does anything that will jeopardize the election that we are going to, I will condemn it and do so publicly. And I've done it before. I will never sit here that the EC is a perfect institution without flaws. I think the EC has done certain things that shows that it is indeed a human institution and has the potential to commit errors. And that is why we have stakeholders engagement within the processes, where when these issues come up, they are resolved. So your issue certainly alarming, and they must be resolved.
Yes, because my issue is that how do you have a system where how many districts do we have in Ghana? Over 200.
261, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all these 261 persons can enter into the EC system and effect transfers from outside their jurisdiction. How?
That's what I'm saying.
So how many more procedures are there?
You see, Randy, that's why I'm saying that the concerns the NDC is raising, generally as a political party, they have a right to raise that concern. So if the NDC feels that there's a particular issue, they can raise that concern. I have enumerated my challenges with their position, and I've done so ad nauseum. So I think that is very, very clear. Lastly, you see, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he's someone that I like so much, you know, because for me, he's done his bit, and that's why he needs to stay home as a statesman. So, why are you laughing? But he said certain things. One of them, he said, and this was President Mahama at April 2016 quarterly meeting with the Council of State. I think that our electoral processes has inherent safeguards in it that any serious political party that can ensure it polices that election can ensure the integrity of the election. inherent safeguards. This is not me saying it. This is somebody who has contested for the elections on 3 occasions. This will be is it the 4th occasion? So he knows the processes. And he has stated that we have inherent safeguards. And so there's nothing to be worried about. So why the worry now? Now, let's go to Honorable Esiedin Ketia. I have indicated that there is a process for deleting deceased persons. In this case, he was referencing the issues on deceased persons. One of the reasons...
You know, Doctor, I earlier made this statement. You see, I can predict that when you finish, Osman will also take us through what Nana Akufo-Addo said, what your General Secretary said, what this person said, what that person said, as against what is being said today. My issue is that there are issues right before us. Why don't we focus and deal with them?
But we are dealing with them.
Because you see, the position that is being held today, I'm saying that as you quote what John Mahama and others have said, I can predict that he is also going to quote Nana Akufo-Addo and everybody else. What they said then now. What does that take us?
You can feel free. The reason why I had to bring this up, because I even alluded to it earlier, that I have a list.
Tonto, what is your position on the 38 transfers? What is your position on the deleting of 3,957?
My position.
What is your position?
My position, bro. I stated my position.
You keep going
clearly, you didn't listen. No, you didn't listen.
Said this.
Osman, you didn't listen. I've stated my position so many times. My position is that it is possible that there are issues with the register.
So on this matter, you agree. I'm coming. On this matter, you agree we provided evidence.
Provided what evidence? Provided to who?
To the 38 names.
To who?
To the EC.
You are talking about 300,000 plus. You are talking about 38. Please.
I'm stating it case by case for you to understand.
So where is the list for the 243,000?
Where's the simple question?
Where's the list?
I'm asking you.
Where's the list for the 50,000? Where's the list for the 15,000? Please.
I mean, I'm saying that let us have a stakeholders meeting. Let us have the auditor. They will provide you with a list of over 300,000. We'll provide you with everything, and let us go into the register and clean the register. When we raised the first issues, you denied it. And we've proven beyond reasonable doubt that there are discrepancies within the register.
You mean the EC denied?
Yes, the EC. Oh, sorry, I added you to the EC. No, it's not part of the
EC. But you see, when I said it earlier, you said I was accusing you. No. And you've made it clear that you want to associate us to the EC. We are not.
But you seem to be defending it.
I've not defended the EC.
You and your party, you seem.
You are objective.
You seem.
Openly.
You seem. You seem.
Criticize the EC here. Randy, have I not? Have I defended the EC here? I haven't. Unless you want to be diabolic. I have not. I have not.
Not at all.
I have not. I have made my position clear that if you claim to have evidence, show the evidence. So all of us can see. We will not allow for you to take us on another wild goose chase. Like you did in
Tonto, assuming that there were no other infractions apart from the one that the EC has confirmed that its district elections officer could go into its system in Pusiga. Pusiga is upper east. Could go into its system and transfer votes from
South.
Northern region in Tamale South to Pusiga. That occurrence alone
should be a worry to you.
Does it even not make a case for an audit of the system? Because how many more? First of all, which system should allow electoral officers at the district level to be able to access the system and transfer votes without the consent of the voters?
You see, Randy, what is the attendant effect of that decision the young person took?
Well, I don't know.
Is that there were illegal transfers, right?
What?
The attendant effect of his decision was that there were illegal transfers. Is that not so? What he did, whatever he did, what was the consequence?
To disenfranchise people.
By doing what? Illegally transferring them to wrong places. Is that not so?
Yes.
Exactly. What does the exhibition do? The exhibition is to identify these very same things we are talking about.
Yes.
So where is the challenge? The exhibition will identify any wrong transfers that have been done.
So you see, so I told you that, for example, your party's director of elections.
Oh, Randy,
No. But you're not here representing the NDC.
I'm representing the MPP.
Yes. So why would you say that?
I'm the one.
Please, your party has put out an official position on the matter.
Okay.
Your director of elections was called to speak to an NDC call, and he reiterated the position of your party.
Okay.
How is that irrelevant to the discussion?
No, I'm saying that. Okay, I'll go and ask him.
No, I'm saying, how is that relevant to the discussion?
I'm saying that
it cannot be. In speaking to the issue, you are representing your political party.
Yes,
are you not?
Yes. Okay, so what's the argument?
My point is that he says, in fact, as on the Monday, he says that you have not identified anything. And that as far as you're concerned, what the EC gave you is providing you with information on people who are eligible to vote. So that your focus will be to reach out to them and get them to vote for you. That's what he says.
Okay, I'll take your
now
word.
The point I'm making is that, look, if you take the historical data, you do not have more than 60%, and this will be
60% what?
60% of persons registered going to the exhibition to check their votes historically.
Okay. So you mean that the exhibition turnout is low?
Yes, I mean the 60%. I'm sure that I've even given an upper limit. Yes. So I've been saying that let's even say some say it's 40, some say it's 30. I have done so I have gone to check. So that's
before the text message.
And when I went, everything was fine.
Even for me, you have to maybe check it on the phone because traveling to.
So my point is that even if you checked on the phone, so I asked the question yesterday. If you checked on the phone and it was wrong, how many people will go the next step of perhaps going to Bekwai? You are Bekwai, but you live and work in Accra. You did the 50 pesos, you checked, and you found an anomaly. How many of such persons will even go there to go and do it?
Yes, your point.
My point is that how can we have a system when the EC says that the system has integrity, is robust, is this, is that? How can you refer to a system where an officer at the district level, not commissioner at headquarters or regional director, at the district level, can enter into a system and effect the transfer of peoples outside his region from a different constituency into his constituency, his district? How do you call a system like that?
No, I get what you are saying, that there was a breach,
a weak system,
and that breach definitely poses a concern.
So how many of such breaches
exist or do not exist? But the good news is that John Dramani Mahama has told us that there are inherent safeguards in the system. Why are you laughing? It is your own boss who said it, that the EC has inherent safeguards. Look, Randy, let me say this one more time.
At the time John Mahama made that statement, EC directors could not sit in the comfort of their offices.
At the time he made the statement, nothing was happening. Nothing bad was happening at the EC. Nothing bad was happening at the EC.
EC director in Pusiga, lost it in Pusiga, and transfer names of people from Tamale South into Pusiga. Let us deal with the issues. You keep going back, and John Mahama said this. Yes, you need to safeguard the heritage, but you need to understand what we are faced with now.
Can I talk? I'm very surprised that you can even make such a statement. Are you saying that at the time he made that comment, there weren't any issues with the Electoral Commission? What are you talking about? What today's issues? We are talking about
at the time you made that statement, could electoral directors within the district transfer names of people without their notice, without their presence, in their absence, from one region to another?
I have a story here.
Was that possible?
I'll look for the story. Please, let me.
Was that possible? That's the question.
Can I talk?
The time he made that statement,
Randy,
could you transfer people from one region into another region without their consent?
Osman, there are so many challenges with the Electoral Commission. It doesn't have to be the one that you prefer to state. I can state other challenges with the Electoral Commission. Yet, your leader said that there are inherent safeguards. So don't limit it to one particular thing and say that that particular thing didn't exist, which is even untrue. And then use that basis to put away everything that I'm saying. The point of the matter is this. Randy, and I'll say it the last time, we can move on to the next topic. The EC must do everything necessary to ensure that the process is free and fair for all of us. The NDC has a right to raise concerns, but those concerns must come with the requisite evidence so we can do whatever we have to do and do so appropriately.